Let's see if I can get my beautiful partner in coin to do the intro.
Look what we got here, guys. I get to go first of all, and pick my first roll instead of, I always have to pick second. So we've got 2 boxes of nickels that I'm hoping to find a V-nickel in.
What an intro there. You can tell we're a little competitive with each other. We like who's going to get the next good find and but it's fun. That's part of the fun for us.
It's all both of ours. It's all ours, but it's fun finding them.
It is. We're back. Silver in the big sky. Hopefully we can get back on the silver tonight. There's the view. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? I actually just kind of took it in looking at that. Beautiful evening after work here in the big sky. We've got 2 boxes of nickels on the mat. We have done now 16 boxes on the year, so we're cruising. This would be boxes 17 and 18, and it'll be 62 in the series. We're just missing that 38S and the 50D for the book. We'll show you the book hopefully at the end. But on the year so far, we found 18 war nickels, 5 buffalo nickels, and 3 proof. I took a quick peek because I was like, man, we're already closing in on our war and buffalo numbers from last year. And we are. We found 6 buffalo nickels all of last year and 21 war nickels. And I believe 11 of those, 10 or 11 were in one hunt. So
I swear we had 1 V-nickel last year, and it's not on that list.
we did have, yep, it's right there.
Oh,
1
okay.
V. It's the 1 V right there.
I know I
There's
have
my,
one, and I'm like, I don't even know what this is.
There's my proof. See, we're not competitive at all. But we definitely appreciate you guys. If you've got 10 seconds to help us, please like, comment, and share. We're going to get busy. You know the drill. We're bringing in with any cool finds. Hopefully, they're early and often. We are 8 rolls in without a find, and there's going to be a find here. That's a 41 ender. But to change the luck around, we haven't done this in a while on the channel. We got to get a little bourbons cheer. Ding. Let's go.
Wow.
We need a find. Let's get the luck going. Rolls 9 and 10. Of course, we knew we were going to have a find, but I've got a find before that find, so maybe the bourbon cheer worked.
Or bourbon luck worked.
Bourbon luck. Came to that one. Denver reverse there, but it's going to be a 1940. Usually when I see a Denver mint mark there on the right-hand side of the coin, I think it's just going to be a 64, but we got a 40. Looking through my roll, I saw a Canadian coin sticking out. Just an 89 there. And then the end of this roll was that 40. Oh, yeah, it was a 41. So let's go ahead and fish that one out while we're here. We got a 1941. San Francisco. Like to see those older San Franciscos popping out. Boom. We're finally on the board. Rolls 13 and 14. That's a really, really old reverse ender. I guess I'll have to delete this clip if it's not a find. It's just going to be a Philadelphia.
So you'll never see it.
Another 1941. Rolls 19 and 20. I've got one of the worst looking 39s I think I've ever seen. If you can, yep, you can make it out there with that light there. It's going to be a 1939 that has seen better days. And it's out of Philly. Crazy. I will give it a little scope for the, make sure it's not the double die reverse or the Henning nickel. But yeah, we've got our new oldest of the hunt, a 1939.
50s.
Yeah, we still don't have anything from the 50s. What's going on? 29 and 30, still been a little low. Maybe we need a cheers for some bourbon luck again. We've got a San Francisco mint mark. Come on. Was it the 38 that we still need? It does look old. Be a 38. Ah, another 41.
Jeez.
We had a 41S already. We'll take it. Rolls 39 and 40. And I think we're off the silver schneid. I didn't see it from the edge. And I have not flipped it yet. Of course, the 42 is a transition year. So there's non-silver and there's silver versions. But look at the face of that. I knew immediately when I saw it. This is going to have a large mint mark over the Monticello billing and be a silver wartime nickel. There it is. Philadelphia minted, 1942. Whew, that feels good to get some silver out of a nickel box. It's been a minute. We'll certainly take it. Heck yeah. Rolls 41 and 42. I had an old looking nickel on the end of my roll, and sure enough, it's 1949. Now, 1949, you're looking for that San Francisco for it to be a semi-key date. We do already have it for the book, but it's always nice to see it. And we got it. Yep, the zoom confirms it. We've got a 49S. We've got a semi-key date in the box. Dang, the box was slow, but it's heating up. That's the end of box 1. Only 11 from 39 through the 50s on the board, so light on quantity, but good on quality. We had a 57 Philly in there, which is a low mintage coin. Not a semi-key date, but a better date for sure. Of course, we had that, the last find there, that semi-key date, 49S. And we got silver and a really ugly 39. Look at those 7 really, really nice older Jeffersons and 2 2024Ds. Well, hopefully we can get some better all-around finds in box 2. Rolls 1 and 2. We're just going to get off to a fast start here. I'm looking at a 1947 in the first roll. What are we going to have? And we've got a San Francisco. That's not a key or semi-key date, but I believe that is a better date. So that is a good start to box 2. Same roll, just a few coins later. And when you see a coin like that, you're thinking it's going to be a find. Denver mint mark on the back, 1941. Just a kind of a common one there. I don't see anything else. We got 2. Rolls 5 and 6. Gonna have another one from 1940s, and you just see the difference there. That one I don't believe is going to be silver. So that's going to be the other version of the 1942 that we're looking for. And it's also a Philly, just not the big mint mark over the Monticello. It's going to be a non-silver version of the 1942. Same set of rolls, different side of the board. Better finds and more finds, it sounds like. What do you got, babe?
Well, I found this one.
Damn.
And look at, I mean, you can hardly see it, but do you see the S up there?
Wow, that is definitely worn on the back.
45.
45 San Francisco. Dang.
Silver in the big sky, though.
That's a good one. Silver in the big sky for sure. And you got a couple more, it sounded like?
Yeah, this one looked old.
What a good roll.
And it's a Denver.
You'd like to see the mint marks on the older ones?
48.
Okay.
And then I saw this one over here that was just face up, 47.
Another 40s.
And that also, well, what is that? That
An
one's an
S?
S, I think, yeah.
Nice. That's another, I think, in the better date area. But man, what a roll.
Yeah.
Roll 7 and 8. And I don't know what we're getting into here. Looking at the board, I just commented, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 40s, no 50s, including silver, and 2 better dates. I pull out the next roll. I saw a fishy coin from the edge. Let's see if we can find it again. There it is right there. Sorry, it was farther in than I thought it was. And I pulled that thing out. And that's got that silver look. And it's got the date to go with it, 1945. We've got silver war nickel number 2 of this box and 3 of the hunt. It's going to be another Philadelphia. Wow. Oh my gosh, this box is looking good. I knew I should have looked ahead. Same roll. Nice looking reverse. A 1948 out of Philly. Is there going to be another one? What do you think? I know the one on the back looked kind of old. Nope. All right. Rolls 9 and 10. This is crazy. Third set of rolls. She says she saw one. There's a little edge there. I see the one. No way.
It's a 42.
Yep, so another transition year, but you can just tell by the look of them on the face.
It's another S.
Ooh, the 40. Oh, it's the, I know the Denvers are super low. I think that 42S is a really good one, though.
I mean, it's a war nickel.
I mean, you're always going to take a war nickel. That is 3 of box 2. Next set of rolls, 11 and 12. I don't see silver, but I do have another oldie. It's going to be a Philadelphia. Just common one, 41, but just missed that war nickel here again. Yeah, that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 finds in the box and only one in the 50s. That's kind of nutty to me. Same roll. Another 39. First one of the second box, but we had one in the first box. And I don't think there's a mint mark there. It looks like just some damage or something there. But, of course, if it had a mint mark, yeah, that's just some damage. So it's going to be a Philadelphia. So we'll look for that double die on the reverse. Don't see it. It's a pretty distinguishable one when you do see it. I've not personally found one. And then, nope, don't see the hinting nickel signs. But we get a 1939. 13 and 14. I'm chuckling because I just had pulled off the paper. I'm looking for the edge. Didn't see anything. Right when I pulled off the paper, I was like, is that one? Dang it. It is hard, though, to distinguish. If you've ever nickel hunted, it's hard to distinguish a war nickel from the edge. But I did. I saw it just a little too late to save the paper. Look at that. Another San Francisco minted one. 1944. That's a different year. This is starting to feel a little collection bookish. Let's hope it keeps up. Same set of rolls.
Got a 41 over here.
Nice little 41.
Yeah. I don't know. That could be an S or it could just be a D. I'm not sure.
Hold a little closer in there. See if we can get a good zoom. I'm thinking it looks
I think
like...
it's an S.
Yeah, that's an S. Nice.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
We'll take it. Rolls 15 and 16. Cracked open the roll. If that's 2, I'm going to go bonkers here. Well, that's definitely 1. 43, another different date. San Francisco. This is crazy. So I looked up in the book, and in the 42, we already have the 42, 44, 45 San Francisco in this box. Those are the number 2, number 4, and number 6 as far as low mint amounts of the war nickels. Well, 43 has to go with that. This is feeling collection dumpish, guys. Is that another one? It is. 2 in 1 roll. Never seen it. Another 45. I think we have...
We have a San Francisco and a Philly, I think, in that.
We have the San Francisco and Philly. So if this is a collection dump, or a book, if this is a collection book, rather, this would be a D. There it is. The Denver, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I hope they're all in here. A 45 Denver. Wow. Set of rolls. I haven't even hunted mine yet. She hunted hers in all my excitement there. And she got a bunch of finds in hers.
Just in the end of the roll, I got a 47.
Well, that could be a good one.
That's a Denver, I believe. I don't know. Maybe my eyes are bad.
And we got to get your eyes
Yeah,
checked.
it's
That is a
Denver.
Denver. It did look like it could have been an S, actually.
47.
Take that one.
Got a 49.
Okay, and that could be a good one with an S.
And that one
The D.
is a D. Yep.
We got another D.
And then this is just a 53. It's
All
just
right.
an older one, but they were
Bummer.
just like all right there.
I was hoping it was a 55 because the 55 could be a good one, yeah.
53 Philly.
All right. Couple more. The board is stacking up quick. Rolls 17 and 18.
Got a 42. I
Is
haven't
that,
flipped it
hold
over.
on, is that, no, it doesn't look silver to me, does it to you?
I have no idea, but I didn't flip
Nope.
it over just in case. And it is a Philadelphia, and it is not a war nickel.
42 Philly.
But that's okay.
Transition year non-silver. I had just cracked my roll open. I try not to make anyone dizzy, but trying to shorten the clip. We got a 40. San Francisco. Wow, zoom, would you? 40S. 2 more for the board. Same set of rolls.
I saw this 42 right here.
Another 42. Same
in
roll.
the same roll.
Crazy. Definitely a non-silver one. Another filly.
Another filly. And then I saw this one out of the little stack.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
40.
Man, the oldies are stacking up.
And that one is a S.
Another S out of the 40. Nutty. 19 and 20. This hunt is going to be freaking insane. We're not even halfway through this box, people.
And this is an S, and I knew it was old just from the look of it. It was a 41. And then I kind of went, here's another 41.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. It's a filly. But then there was one other
That
one
one
that
looks
looked
old, too.
old. And this one looks like Denver.
Oh, flip a 50.
That's a
Oh,
49. You were 1 year off.
oh my gosh.
Let's see, is there anything else?
This
'Cause,
has got to be the
is-
box, guys. This has got to be the box that has that 50D. We need it.
I think that's all I got
Oh
for
my
this
goodness. 3 more out of that roll. Same set of rolls on this side. That's a pretty nice looking 48. That's San Francisco. I think we already found one either in this box or the last box, but San Francisco is a semi-keyed 8. That looks nice enough to be it. Wow. It is another semi-keyed 8. We've pulled several other better dates that we haven't filmed. Jeez. Rolls 21 and 22, not even halfway through the box. So many 40s. This is crazy.
Got 49.
No way that's going to have an S and be another semi-key date.
Is that what we need?
S. Well, we don't need it, but the first box had a 49S, which is it's a semi-key date. You always want to see your semi-keys.
I mean, I just
And
like
your
the
keys.
S's, so. Oh, I think that is an S.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. It's a good question.
This-
Normally I get the Phillies.
This box has just been so good. Another semi-key date. Man, we need some key dates to show up. 23 and 24. Seems like every set of rolls we've got finds. I've got one in my roll too.
This is, this looks pretty old, and that is an S.
Oh, come on, be another goodie.
And that is a 39.
Holy There it is.
Is that what we needed for our book?
No, it's not the one we need. We need the 38, unfortunately. But
Dang it.
that is a key date Jefferson nickel right there. I was just talking about getting a key date.
Nice.
Of course, the 2 finds that we need in the book are 2 of the 5 key dates. So seeing 1 of the other 3, hey, that's a good
We're
sign.
not even halfway through the box.
Freaking key date. Same set of rolls, not going to be as exciting as that 39S. What a find. 41. Why wouldn't it be? Another S. Man,
We found a lot of 41s.
can we find some 38s and some 50s? That's what we need. Rolls 27 and 28. We were just kind of mentioning how it's been a little bit since we had seen some silver.
You see it?
And she's got that edge that you just look at that.
It's gotta
When
be,
you see
right?
it like that, you can see it.
All right, I got a Philly this time.
Okay, hold on. What are we missing? So it could be a 42. We don't have the 42 Philly. I don't know that we have. Maybe we're missing 42, 43, and 44 still.
I have no idea.
I'm thinking it's going to be one of those. All
How
right.
about a 44?
Just keeping it on track with the ones that we don't have. That's 7 war nickels in the box.
That's crazy.
We're just over halfway through. Same set of rolls on this side. Almost got through the roll without a find. I had a 50s find in there, but not the 50 that we're looking for. But there's a Denver minted 1946. Rolls 29 and 30. We each had a find right off the bat.
I got a 46. That 6 is a little worn off, but I got a 46S. Look at
Nice.
that. Yeah.
That D, that 46D we had just found over here was our first 46 of the entire hunt.
Now we got an S.
And then I have one right here, right off the bat, too. Another 49. So again, could be a S for a semi-key date. This one's going to be a D. I'm not sure we had a Denver minted 49. We'll put it on the board. Same set of rolls. I'm trying to catch my breath here. We've seen so many San Francisco mints. We got a 38. So a 38 Philly is going to be a better date. But the Denver and the San Francisco are key dates.
And 38 San Francisco is what we need for the book.
38 San Francisco is what we need for the book. Come on, drum roll, please. Oh, it's a Philly.
Damn it.
Well, another better date for the board. Still just the 1 key date, but Seeing 38s is a good sign. Rolls 23 and 24. Gonna have another old looking one there. Philadelphia minted on this one. 1940. And it was fading quick there, so almost missed it, but parting shot of the big sky. Definitely.
You can see your reflection in that bad boy.
Oh yeah, look at that Seahawk logo. We definitely have got silver in the big sky tonight. Hope you guys enjoy this hunt. Rolls 35 and 36. She just handed me a 58 Philly, which is a better date.
I got a nice looking old one here, a Denver. It is a 41. We could use another one of those.
Yeah, we need another 41. I think it's the most amount of coins found in that single year in box 1 and box 2. Same set of rolls. Another 1939. All right. Can we get another mint mark? I think we found an S, right?
I think so.
So we've got a Philly and an S. Why not a D? Ah, I tried. I'll scope it for the hinting stuff. And, of course, the double die reverse. We get another 39. 37 and 38. Another 40s find over here, it sounds like.
Got an S.
Oh, yeah. Be a good one.
It's a 46.
Another 46 out of San Francisco. Rolls 39 and 40. Another 40s find over here, 48. Of course, it can be an S and be a semi-key date. And it would go with several that we've already found in the hunt, but this one's going to be a Philly. Rolls 41 and 42. We both saw good looking enders on our roll. I thought for sure that ender was a war nickel. But when I opened it up, I thought for sure that one is going to be a war nickel. And it is. A 42. Is that a 40? Yeah, that's a 42. Well, so we would need the Philly if that's going to keep being a book and not be duplicates. And I was proven wrong right there. That is a 42, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a little rough.
You have glasses on, right?
I do. I'm getting old. It's my birthday tomorrow, so we're finding all the silver for my birthday hunt. Look at that. All right, first duplicate. But yeah, the reverse of that. Well, that is going to be a fine. It's a 48. Look at the reverse of that and when it was in the dark. 48 Philly. Couple more finds for the board. Silver, number 8 of box 2. Same set of rolls.
Got a 46 again.
You have found so many 46s.
I don't know. I don't know what's up, but it's a Philly this time.
46 Philly. Rolls 43 and 44. Got a 42. Unfortunately, a non-silver transition year. 42. This one out of Denver. Rolls 49 and 50. And the silver is not done. I kind of thought those both looked a little sketchy there.
A little sus.
A little suspect. But that one to my right was not one. But that one, that's the look right there that you're looking for. That's the guy. Philadelphia minted. What are we missing? We're missing the 42 and the 43. There you go. There's the 43. Dang. I had kind of laid those out in the box, and that's ended up what we're missing. We're missing the Philly in 42 and the Denver in 43 and 44. What a box. Same roll. Gonna have another chance. One last chance maybe at a semi-key date with another 49. Not this time. This one's going to be at a Philly. What a hunt. I've got the board all set up here. I'm kind of laughing to myself. You got to enjoy these because you just might not ever see these again. Our best box as far as the amount of war nickels was 2 until we got 9 there. That's crazy. Side finds, there was one I had pulled out earlier that I thought was an error. In that I think it's a grease strike. Very, very weak strike there. Let me know what you think. I don't want to spend too much time on it because we've got a lot to recap. A couple of foreign. Very rare find for us, a 2024 Philly. We have rolls of 2024 Denvers, which are low mintage. That's probably like our 4th singular 2024 Philly. A whole bunch of really nice, really nice, some of them, old Jefferson nickels. Don't have much time for that. Look at this board. This is crazy. Let's start. So in the late 50s, I say in all of our hunts, we hardly ever find late 50s. 56, 57, 58, 59, Philly. I've never seen in one hunt. We may never see it again. The 58 is the lowest mintage of the Philly, the late Phillies. Only 17 million of those made, and 27 million of the 59 Philly. We've got 59 Philly in Denver, 58 Philly in Denver, 57, Philly in Denver, 56 Philly in Denver. Nothing in 55, of course. There was just Philly and Denver that year, and that Philly is a semi-key date. 54, we have all 3 years. The 54S is the lowest mintage at 29 million. 53, we have all 3 years. The S is the lowest at the 19 million. Doesn't quite make the semi-key date list, but it's a better date. 52, all 3 years. That 52S, also a better date at just over 20 million. 51, we just had a Philly. So oddly missing the Denver and San Francisco in that year. No 50s. 50 just made Philly and Denver. They're both extremely good finds. The Philly is a semi-key date, and the Denver is a key date, one we're looking for, of course. 49, Philly, Denver, San Francisco. Multiple San Franciscos, semi-key dates. 48, Philly, Denver, San Francisco. One of those, semi-key date. 47, no Philly, but a Denver and San Francisco. The San Francisco has, I would call it better date, but not fantastic. 46, Philly, Denver, San Francisco. That 46, San Francisco, definitely a better date. Just missed his semi-key date, in my opinion. And we had 2 of them in this hunt. So looking good there. 42, Philly and Denver in the non-silver years. They did not make a San Francisco. So as you can see here, as we're going through, like, we could have dang near filled a book in this hunt. 41, Philly, Denver, and San Francisco's. I don't think you've got much low mintage there in 41. No, there was 43 million of the San Francisco's made. 40, you got Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. 39, we've got 3 Phillies, I think, in this hunt, and a San Francisco. That is a key date. Jefferson nickel, the 39S, 6.6 million. And the 38 Philly is a better date. First year Jefferson nickel, 19, just over 19 million of those made. And then the stars of the show. We had the one Jefferson nickel, or the one war nickel, in the first box, actually filled a hole of the 1, 2, 3 that were missing. So there's 11 different war nickels because there wasn't a Denver in 42. So we've got a 42 Philly and 2 San Franciscos. That one, I think, is in very good condition. The strike just looks really good on it. Everything's really clean. Most of the war nickels kind of look like that, kind of worn there. So really nice looking one there. 43, a Philly and a San Francisco, missing the Denver. 44, Philly and San Francisco, missing the Denver. 45, all 3 years, Philly, Denver, San Francisco. How crazy is that? We didn't find a slaughter for the book. Man, those 1950s are sure hard coins to find. None of them in this hunt. There's the one we're missing, 2.6 million. And the 38S, 4.1 million. Didn't find them in this hunt. Here's the, on the war nickels. So I was mentioning earlier the Denvers are like the harder to find ones. I think that is the hardest to find one. So the 43D, 15 million, we didn't, 15 million we didn't get in this hunt. Is the 21, yes, the 21 million is the second lowest. So the 44S we did get in this hunt. We did not get, so next on the list would be the 44D, which we did not get. Next on the list is the 42S, which we did get. So kind of crazy. We didn't see a 43D, and we didn't see the 44D. Insane. What a hunt. No slaughters for the book. Record number of war nickels in a box that, who knows, may never get beaten. Again, our record was 2 in a box, so blew that out of the water. Hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as we did. Please like, comment, and share. Help us get out there. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't. We appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in the next